What's up, people? Marjack79 here. We are back again today with another Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts action figure review. Today we are taking a look at Bardock, the father of Goku, from the Dragon Ball Z special. Bardock, the father of Goku, made by Fun Animation, Tamashii Nations. The seal of approval right there. Dragon Ball Z, Bandai. We paid $58 US for this. Got him from Ageless Geeks. Very happy to get this figure in. Turn it to the side here. Very cool. Turn it to the back here. Bardock super modeling. Some nice looking poses here. Probably gonna go for the tying the bandana on the back of the head pose there. It's like you do have the option to take the scouter off. It's pretty sweet. Barcode, product numbering. All right, man. Let's crank this baby open and let's take a look here. Of course, we brought up the Dragon Stars Bardock. We're gonna do a comparison. Then we're gonna do a comparison with Saiyan raised on Goku as well. So, all right, let's crack them open. And we're back, man. And now we have our Bardock out of the package, and look at that, looking absolutely stunning. Very cool. I'm gonna be careful with this figure. I've seen in some of the groups here that this arm here was having some issues, so make sure to be careful with that. But the Saiyan armor is shining right out of the package, so that's really cool. The leg definition comes out good. Line pattern comes out good. Tail has some good designs on it. The fur comes out good. Face sculpt looks great. Scouter comes out okay. Headband, hair sculpt, all comes out good, man. Back of the scouter there, very nice. To the socks here, to the shoes, spin them to the back here. Hair still comes out good. The blooded headband tied in the back looks really cool. Arm definition, shoulders to the triceps. Biceps comes out good, very nice. Armor plating comes out good as well. Back definition, leg definition, socks, all comes out good. Side look, very beautiful looking figure, man. Definitely worth the $58 from what I'm seeing so far. Already like it better than the Dragon Stars. I mean, obviously, yeah. It's a comparison video just to see if the $60 is worth the $40 more than the $20 version. Obviously, the biggest gripe I had with the Dragon Stars version is that he couldn't look up. That was the biggest issue with this Bardock. He doesn't have any head articulation. And he was missing his scouter too, so it's huge. But other than that, not a bad looking action figure. But obviously the SH Figuarts is the standout. Spin that to the side here real quick. Arm definition on this one is not terrible, but the face sculpt is a little bit doughy. And to the back here. Tail definition isn't bad on the Dragon Stars either. But the arm got that same, so the pegs. The headband is a little bit bigger than the SH Figuarts. Head sculpt comes out okay. So for $20, this is still not a terrible figure. But it could have been made better, I think. But obviously, if you're a huge Dragon Ball Z fan like I am, you're going to want to go with this one here. So let's take a look at some of the accessories. It comes with a gritting T face, smiling face, key blasting face with screaming, an extra headpiece, and the piece that you plug into his face when you don't have the scouter plugged in. Key blast hand. These two come separated. I just plugged them in. Some empty key blast hands and some spread apart finger key blast hands. So, okay, let's hit his articulation here. All right, head, down, up, rotate 360 degrees, tilt, tilt, tilt. So good rotation on that. Arm, rotate 360 degrees, straighten that out. The arm can be pushed forward, pushed backward. It can't be shifted upwards and down. I know that's usually a staple of the SH Figuarts to push more out of the articulation, but I don't know. I'm having a hard time pushing the arm up and down, so that's a little weird. But you can push it forward and backwards though. So the bicep was what I was seeing that was people were having issues with. So I'm gonna turn it slightly to the left, slightly to the right. I can definitely feel some stiffness, so I'm not gonna force it. I feel like it can rotate 360 if you maybe bring some force to it. But like I said, I'm not going to force it because I don't want to risk breaking my figure because I'm not buying another one. So arm can be pushed upwards 90 degrees. Straighten that back out. Wrist rotation 360. The wrist having some trouble. Can't really bend forward or backwards. It can tilt slightly. Chest rotation, tilt left, tilt right, forward, backwards. Can you rotate 360? No, you cannot rotate that chest 360. It's on a snapping peg, so you got to be careful with those because those tend to break a little bit more easily than the rotating pegs do. So a tail can be rotated. Can be unsnapped. From there, it looks like you just need to keep that. It just tucks underneath. I thought it was almost broke at first. I got kind of nervous. It looks like it just tucks in. So that's pretty cool. Just tuck it in whenever you want him to have just that stoic posing right there. Flap can be pushed up. Flap can be pushed up. So obviously you need to untuck the tail when you want to push his articulation on the waist here. It can be rotated 360 degrees. And you just tuck that back in, and then obviously he could be tilted as well from the abs. So pretty cool design. I am a fan of that. You just have to be careful with it, not be all roughhousing. Leg, kick forward, kick backwards, knee 90 degrees, thigh, rotate 360. As you can see, it comes with these thigh on the separated thigh piece, so be careful with the leg. If you pull this out, this thigh piece will fall out. That was just like on the Jace. And then this knee again. Let's look at that ankle. Ankle can be pushed down, pushed up, and he does have the toe hinge as well. Rotate the ankle. Looks good. So articulation is great on this guy. Gonna be able to get him into some really cool dynamic poses here. First, probably might be the pose I end up giving him, the iconic tying the bandana on the back of his head after his friend Toa got killed. I believe that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Remember this was originally his headband, and after he passed away, Bardock took the headband and wears it as a symbol of respect. So that was probably one of my favorite moments from the film. It comes out good. Obviously, you're playing with some kind of force perception. Obviously, his hands can't reach all the way back there, but I mean, if you're posing him from this angle, it looks like he is tying the headband together. So I really like that pose. So as I am taking the face sculpt off, I am now noticing that the headband is connected to the face, and you just pull that apart and connect it to another face like so. So that is pretty cool. And then here's the scouter unplugged by itself. So that is a pretty cool mechanic. So when you're plugging in this ear, when you want to take out the scouter, I definitely recommend taking the face off and plugging the ear in first. It just makes it so much easier. Trying to plug the ear in when the face is already plugged into the face is difficult. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now the concept pose 2 is him with an action pose here, firing off his ki blast. That comes out really well. It's good. Stretching out that leg articulation a bit. The sand armor. So I really like that one a lot as well. Not my favorite, but cool nonetheless. And have a little bit of a fun one for y'all. Just a little concept. What if like Bardock survived and came to Earth after Goku grew up and brought him his own scouter. Introduced himself as his dad. I just found this one really cool. We're using the smiling face here. He still has his scouter. Obviously, this is the Ginyu Goku head with the scouter attached to his face, but I'm using it for this video, so comes out really cool. You get a little side view of him right there, so you can actually see the figure. But it comes out good, man. And for those who haven't seen this Goku face, you know, this is more in-depth in the Jace review. So check that video out if you haven't already. But really cool. I like that as well, man. So very nice. This might actually be the tag picture. All right, and we're back, man, and I think that is going to do it for this video. Obviously, I mean, it was a comparison video, but I mean, obviously, it's not really a good comparison between the Figuarts and the Dragon Stars. Just makes for a good title for a video. So I think we will definitely go with this pose for the shelf. So let's go on ahead and let's move it over to the museum, and we will finish out here. But first, you know, we got to look at some new announcements from SH Figuarts. First, we take a look at this cooler. I am so excited that they are making this cooler, man. That's probably one of my favorite Dragon Star series action figures. Can't wait to replace that with this beautiful looking SH Figuarts figure. The articulation on this guy looks absolutely stunning. We're also going to pick up the new Goku Black that got announced. That more pinkish hair looks really cool. I don't know if he's exactly going to take the place of the one I have on the shelf right now, but I love the Goku Black character. I think I'm going to skip this Dragon Ball Fighter Z Goku. I say that, but, you know, when he comes out, I might go on ahead and pick him up anyways, but we'll see. Yeah, admittedly, I cannot wait to get that cooler in, man, and replace this one. That is going to be epic. But hey, man, on that vote for that Dragon Ball Fighter Z, come on, man, let's get that GT Goku going. Or I would take Kefla too, for real, but I really want the GT Goku so we can get started on these Super Saiyan 4s, man. That's all I'm saying. Come on. But back to our Bardock here. That looking good on the shelf. Very happy to get this upgraded figure in from the Dragon Stars. He looks amazing with the rest of the Goku's hair. It'll be maybe sweet to get a King Vegeta as well. Why not, man? I would get him. I feel like we definitely need a Kale too, SH Figuarts, so I can replace that as well. It's just starting to really look out of scope with the Figuarts figures, man. So next up should be Raccoon, and then I think that is when we're going to have to redo the shelf, because I plan on putting the Ginyu Force at this spot right there. So we'll definitely do some reconfiguring around once he comes in. So as always, man, thanks for watching. As always, thanks for supporting my channel. I know I put out some videos where, you know, it's my opinion on some TV shows that a lot of people love, and, you know, and I love those shows too, but sometimes I just like to point out some inequities in it. Doesn't mean you have to be hateful. Keep that in mind. But that WandaVision video, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, all right, man, as always, you can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.